It's Saturday, so you know what that means. Syndicate Championship Wrestling brings to you another episode of Saturday Showdown. I am your hostess with the most, Shaggy Black, and we're here to bring you some of the hardest hitting fake virtual fighting this side of the internet. And folks, we are 1 week away from our first event of the year. SCW presents Malice in Wonderland, June 13th, 5 p.m. Eastern, 4 Central. And folks, of course, I'll be going over the card for that here tonight. Of course, I'll let you know a couple of matches here that's going down. We also, due to last week's SCW Strong Style title implications, and the match at hand was at stake between the SCW Strong Style champion Antoine Cartier and Bruce the Axe Stubbs. Antoine Cartier picked up the victory last week, and he has chosen a Chicago street fight, or shall I say a San Diego street fight, at Malice in Wonderland, where that SCW Strong Style title will be on the line. I can't wait to see that match. God knows it is going to be carnage. Also, these 4 men will be challenging to see who becomes the #1 contender for the television title, as J-Dubble takes on Leon Chase, Aiden Alexander, and Leo Simmons in a fatal 4-way. The winner of that, of course, will become the #1 contender for the SCW Television Championship. And speaking of which, these 4 men are in a match coming up right here, right now, as it is a tag team match between all 4 men. Let's head down to the ring to get this show started. See, the security team is pulling up, so that can only mean one thing, as Leon Chase is making his way down to the ring. You hear that music blaring. Man, this is going to be a hell of a night.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, from New York, weighing in at 251 pounds, the Blueprint, Leon Chase.
You know, I spoke to Leon Chase a few days ago, and I know he was thrilled about the Knicks having an opportunity to become NBA champions here this year. And not only mentioning championships, because he has a shot next week to become #1 contender for the television title here in SCW, which would be his first title here in Syndicate Championship Wrestling. But of course, he's got to go through 3 other men in that match. One man here tonight he will be tagging with. And this is a shocker.
I want the name. They screaming bloody murder. I'm screaming bring the pain.
And his
They
partner
throwing
from
fists, I'm
New
throwing
Orleans,
motherfuckers
Louisiana,
out the
weighing
ring.
in at
Prop to the top of the
220
ladder.
pounds.
Just a drop of dagger. The south of golden.
J-Dubble is Leon Chase's tag team partner, and the reason why I said this was a shocker is because these 2 men had a hell of a match earlier in the year here in SCW, and they put on a bout. So are they going to be able to put their things aside to try to pick up the victory here tonight to carry that momentum over at Malice in Wonderland? And folks, I am very interested to see how this goes. But again, J-Dub also has his opportunity to become the victor in that fatal 4-way next weekend. if he is successful at Malice. But again, he's got 3 other men to go up against, and a few of these men he's already faced before. But I mean, the sky is the limit for the young J-Dubble here. As you see, he is calm, cool, and collected. Trying to gain the focus here tonight, as this man is definitely looking to have his first title around his waist. Oh my God, it is the A-lister.
And from Long Island, New York, weighing in at 235 pounds, A-list, Aiden Alexander.
Aiden Alexander, one of the 4 men in that fatal 4-way. But I just realized who his partner is. Of course, that is going to be Leo Simmons. Both men have won SCW titles here in Syndicate Championship Wrestling. And of course, Aiden Alexander being a former SCW World Champion, and of course a television champion here in Syndicate Championship Wrestling. He has been looking to revitalize his wrestling career, as his Hollywood career is still going on strong. But you know, he just wants, it's interesting to see where his priorities lie, because I think he, from what I was told, and this might be rumored, he is looking to, like I stated before, revitalize his wrestling career and to push that forward. And for him to become the #1 contender for the television championship will help do that. Speaking of champions, this man right here has been hungrier than most.
From New Orleans, Louisiana, weighing in at 262 pounds, Hacksaw Leo Simmons.
Leo Simmons, a 1-time SCW Strong Style champion. The potential for this young man has been astronomical, as our resident suplex machine has gone through a bevy of opponents, but always has come up short when it's time to become or get these championship opportunities. One has got to think that, is this even bothering Simmons as he prepares himself for that match at Malice in Wonderland? Of course, this is just a tag match here tonight, as I believe Aiden and Leo can put bygones be bygones here tonight aside and just focus on the match at hand, as we're looking to start off with Leon Chase and Aiden Alexander. And here we go. Both men locking up. Oh, both men try to go for a drop kick. Misses. Chase taking full advantage. And Alexander, look at the strength from Aiden Alexander. My God, what a sit-out powerbomb. Now Chase slow to get up, and Aiden, gets reversed. Aiden hitting the ropes. Chase with that clothesline. Look at the athleticism from Chase. Try to go for a springboard clothesline. No one home. Now Aiden sending Chase to the corner. And now Aiden picking Chase up. What's Aiden thinking here? Oh! Clubs Chase right there. What, Aiden? Oh my God. Aiden, what the hell? Aiden's got him up. Oh, Spanish fly. Spanish fly. Delivered to Chase. Aiden's pulling out all the stops mad early. And the crowd is loving it. You know, Aiden is for the flash. Aiden's telling Leon to get up. And look at this. Oh, what a reversal spine buster from Leon Chase. Aiden looked to be going for some type of move there, springboard move on the outside, and couldn't get it. But oh, Chase looked to try to make a tag in the corner. Aiden blocks that and drags Chase to the opposite end. Ooh, what a chop there. And folks, your main event of the evening is a revisitation here as JT Money takes on Alex Perez one-on-one here later tonight. We got a cover here. 1. No, kick out at 1. Chase slow to get up. Aiden trying to pick Chase up. Chase getting sent to the corner. And we got a tag here. Leo Simmons, now the legal man. And look at this. Simmons already going for an armbar here. Ref is checking in on Chase, and Chase gets right out of that. Chase has got to get a chance to make a tag. Pulling the hair down on Simmons. And oh, look at the European uppercut from Chase. Chase with another uppercut, hitting the ropes. And another clothesline. Chase is hyped up. Of course, you see J-Dubble on the outside. Chase is trying to get the momentum back on his team. Chase is now going to go make the tag. Chase makes the tag, and what the hell? Double saying the hell with that, and he's leaving. Meanwhile, Simmons makes the tag to Aiden makes the tag to Aiden Alexander, and now it looks like it's just Chase by himself. This match has now become a 2 against 1. And another tag is made as Simmons is now the legal man. And look at the double team from Aiden and Leo. What the hell? J-Dub, probably being a spoiled sport, remembering the loss he took from Chase earlier this year, and now has left Chase to take on both Simmons and Aiden Alexander. And Alexander's now the legal man. Look at this. Oh! Axe handle to the back. Now it's just Chase by himself. And Chase trying to fight off. It's now a handicap match of sorts. And now Chase, oh! Chase with the cover 1, no! Broken up by Simmons. Chase with the architect slam. And now Chase looking to end it. Oh, plants him. We got a cover. 1, 2, no! The final draft was able to be hit, but apparently Aiden Alexander did not get the memo, kicking out at 2. And now Chase with the moonsault, another cover. 1, 2, no! Tag team rules still apply here. Since Leo Simmons came in the ring and broke up the pin, he cannot enter the ring again until he is tagged in. Meanwhile, Chase has got his eyes sorted. No! Alexander gets out of the way. And Alexander trying to throw Chase into the corner. Oh, and Chase with a boot to Alexander in that corner, man. Alexander's got to make the tag. Now Chase middle of the ring. Elbow drop. Oh, right on the neck of Aiden Alexander. Now Chase back in the corner again. He's got his eyes set on. Oh! This time he gets him. And we got a cover. 1, 2, no! Kick out at 2. Kick out at 2. Leon Chase, oh, with a running knee. But look at Simmons. Simmons trying to go after Chase, and now Chase reversing Simmons, and now Simmons with the reversal. DDT. This is all legal. Ref's count is up to 2. And Chase, oh, gets hit with the suplex, side suplex. That's 1 from the resident suplex machine. And then we got another one. That's 2. 2 suplexes. Get the suplex counter up. Ref's count is now up to 5. As Leon Chase sends Aiden Alexander over to the other side. Chase gets back. Oh no, I thought Chase was getting back in the ring. Chase is going to the top turnbuckle. Ref counts up to 7. Oh, look at a clothesline from Chase. Both men are going after it. Ref's count is up to 8. Wait, excuse me. Ref's count is up to 4. The count is reset. Guess he counted that when Chase technically got on the top turnbuckle and caused the count to be reset. Meanwhile, Aiden's got Chase in the corner. Oh! That European uppercut delivered. And, oh, what a back body drop. And we got a cover here. 1, 2, no, kick out at 1. Chase rolling out the ring. Aiden getting hyped up. And still needs to make that tag. Oh, but look at the kick from Aiden. Aiden's got to make that tag, man, but Aiden's not looking to make that tag. Aiden in the corner. Aiden could be going. Aiden setting him up. DDT! Vintage Aiden Alexander. Now Aiden's throwing Chase into the corner. Now we got that tag. Look at this. What the hell? Leo gets a whole big man flying towards him like a missile. As Simmons going right after Chase with that shoulder tackle. And now Simmons, no, gets blocked. Trying to go for a belly to belly. And look at the roll up. Look at the roll up. No, not even a 1 count. Looks like Simmons was able to get out of that roll up. And what a punch from Chase. Now Chase drop kicking Simmons back out to the outside. This count is up to 2. Now Chase on the top rope, pointing to a fan in the crowd. What's Chase thinking? No, thinks twice about it. But Simmons now has Chase. Oh! 3, count them, 3 suplexes. Ref's count restarts as Chase is getting his head just beaten to death outside the ring. Simmons throwing Chase back into the ring now. Simmons pointing to Chase. Simmons, of course, it's kind of hard here to go with a 2v1. Chase is trying to do his damnedest to leave this match with a victory. And how impressive would that be if he takes it over to Malice in Wonderland? Defeating both Simmons and Aiden Alexander in a handicap match would definitely boost his momentum and morale. Back body drop again. This time Chase delivering it to Simmons. And now Simmons has awakened. Simmons got Chase up. Oh! Brain buster. And we got a cover. 1, 2. No, kick out at 2. Simmons trying to think about how he's going to put Chase away here. And now Simmons got him up. He could be going for it. Fred Hampton driver. And Simmons goes for a cover. 1, 2, no. Kick out at 2. How the hell is Leon Chase still in this match? And now you see Aiden Alexander back in it. And now Aiden going up. In credits. In credits hits, and we got a cover. 1, 2. No! Kick out at 2. Leon Chase is still in this match. How the hell is he doing this? And now another tag is made. Leo Simmons now back in the match. And just clubbing away at Chase. Chase has got to be on Dream Street. Leo Simmons has got Chase up again. Oh, another brain buster. Chase is definitely feeling the effects on that. And now Simmons pulling Chase closer to the center of the ring, away for those ropes. And now Simmons, oh, he's got it locked in. He's got it locked in. Mad Villainy is locked in, and that's it for Chase. Chase taps out. We have your winners. Leo Simmons and Aiden Alexander pick up the victory here, but this was damn near one-sided. Chase definitely tried to keep it to this match, but Aiden and Simmons were able to be too much for Leon Chase. You see that architect slam. And of course, Chase trying his damnedest with the final draft, getting hit. And I actually thought he might have had a chance here, but Aiden was able to kick out. Chase was the odds are stacked against him. Unfortunately, was not able to capitalize on that. You got to give it to Chase, though. He was doing his best to come up with the victory for himself as his partner was able to leave the match and make this a handicap match. You see Simmons getting thrown by Aiden there. Simmons trying to definitely put away Chase, but Chase was able to kick and stay into this match. But Leo Simmons right here hitting him with the Fred Hampton driver. Thought put Chase away, but Chase still had that drive and determination. Even after he was hit with the end credits here, and the end credits were able to hit, Chase found a way. Aiden not knowing what to do until he tagged in his partner, and Mad Villainy was locked in, and Chase gave her all she had.
A-list, Aiden Alexander, and Hacksaw Leo Simmons.
Both men leave here tonight with the victory, taking that momentum over into Malice in Wonderland. My goodness. But I know J-Dub is going to have to answer for leaving Chase in the middle of that ring by himself. Of course, you can't trust anybody, especially when they're not your normal tag team partner. But kudos to Aiden and Leo for picking up the win and coexisting for the moment being. Folks, we still have a hell of a show for you here tonight. But we're going to keep the ball rolling, as up next we have Hana Dae and versus Jade Hudson. That's coming up in a little bit. But apparently up next, Prixne Youngblood is coming down to the ring with a microphone. Let's see what he's got to say. The man is in the building.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Austin, Texas, weighing in at 215 pounds, Prixne Youngblood.
Prixne Youngblood, I didn't know it was scheduled to be on the card, but it looks like we're having a match here. I don't know who his opponent will be, but he's down here dressed in his ring gear. And as the man looks to add on to his victory total here tonight, but I don't know if this is a sanctioned match or what. But he's ready. He's looking ready to go. And I'm just as shocked, but it's always good to see Prixne Youngblood though. And Prince is grabbing a microphone. Again, let's see what he's got to say here. You know, I've been hearing whispers. People in the back saying SCW is starving for new stars. Saying the names at the top got comfortable. Saying the hunger ain't there anymore. They may be right about some people, but they sure as hell ain't talking about me. Since the day I stepped foot in SCW, I've been setting the standard. Every time I walk through that curtain, I just don't have matches. I create moments. The kind of moments people remember long after the bell rings. The kind of moments that make everybody else in that locker room step their game up. And trust me, I'm only getting started. I don't care what you've done before me. I don't care what certain people are saying on this microphone. When that bell rings, none of that matters. All that matters is who's standing in the spotlight. And right now, that's me. So I'm not out here talking about the past. I'm here talking about the future. And the future is standing right here. So if there's anybody in that locker room who's got the guts to step up, if you got something to prove, or even if you think you're ready to steal this spotlight, step in this ring. Take your shot. When it's all said and done, everybody's going to know exactly who you are, because I'm about to make you famous. What crazy words from Prixne Youngblood. He's looking for a fight and looking to put on a hell of a match here tonight. Who's gonna answer the challenge here? Oh! Aiden's one of my favorite dudes. The super smooth bruv. elegantly waiting.
And his opponent from London, England, weighing in at 230 pounds,
The super smooth drug, Darius Praise, has answered the challenge thrown down by Prixne Youngblood. And Prince, of course, wasn't scheduled here to have a match here tonight, but definitely was able to try to put something on, and this man was able to answer the call. Now, this ain't the first time we see Darius Praise and Prixne Youngblood in a match here together, but you know stuff's gonna be popping when both these men actually square off when that bell rings. And Prince ready to fight. As you see, Darius Praise is ready to go too. Bell is rung, and here we go. Oh, and Prince gets hit with an enziguri from Darius Praise. Darius taking it to Prince here. Now Prince rolling out of the way. You got to give it to Prixne Youngblood here. He's actually kind of spoken some truth. This man was definitely putting on, oh, and what a punch from Youngblood. The ref tried to break it up, and Prince tried to take advantage, and meanwhile, Darius Praise getting out of the way. But as I was trying to say, Prince has definitely set a standard for up-and-coming wrestlers here. He's not even trying to, I know he hasn't been wrestling for so long. The ref's trying to break it up again, and Darius Praise with the same punch, and this time a dropkick connects. Darius saying turnabout is fair play as he clocks Prince. Darius trying to gain some momentum. And Prince has been put on some great matches here in SCW. Of course, one of which went down as one of the best matches we had when the both Youngbloods, Kevin and Prince, defended those tag team championships against J Omega and Xerxes back at Ascension 2024. And DDT from Prince here. And Prince is still trying to set that standard, saying that he was going to make someone famous here tonight. And it looks like he's going to try to make Darius famous here. But to what end? It's Darius looking to try to hit the ropes. He's got Prince on one knee, thinks about it. Oh, and just kicks Prince in the face. Darius has not let up since trying to take on Prince here tonight. You got to give it the praise. Praise is, taking the best out of an opportunity. And Darius has got his eyes set. Oh my God, what a Pele to the back of the dome. And Prince has not been doing anything here currently, except now look at the Prince might have just sucking Praise. The Praise getting right out of that. Prince taking out the kick and reversing the leg there. Prince rolling out the way, and Praise, oh, another Pele out of nowhere. Prince didn't avoid that. Praise from the second row, try to go for the axe handle, oh, lower back to Prince. Darius has got his eyes on Prince there, telling Prince to get up on his feet. Darius, arm drag from the middle rope. This match has kind of been one-sided in favor of Praise, but Prince hadn't found his footing. Oh, but he found the knee to the jaw of Darius Praise. Prince sending Praise, oh, in front of the ref. And look at this. Round and round and round he goes. Where it stops, no one knows. And he's got to roll up the pin. No! Praise is able to kick out. Damage wasn't done to Praise here enough to where he was able to kick out of that. And now, Youngblood is trying to do what he can. He's got Praise in the corner. Now look at the reversal. But Prince, oh, over the head. Ducks the clothesline. Oh, and with a clothesline of his own, and Prince is feeling it. Prince is feeling it. Now Prince, he's got it. Domain expansion locked in. Domain expansion locked in, but Praise, look at it slip right out of that. Knows Prince a little too well Oh, but Prince with a big boot, sending Praize down. We got to cover 1, 2. No, kick out at 2. And now Prince got Darius. He's got him in that sharpshooter, but rope break. Rope break saves Praize. Now Prince got Praize in the corner. And oh, with the knee. And now Prince. I'm trying to go for a drop kick. Darius rolls out the way. Darius throwing Prince. Oh, Kinchard sink knee. Oh, and what a senton. And we got a cover from Praize. 1, 2. No, kick out at 2. Everything was going in Prince's way. Prince had the momentum. And now Praize definitely getting back on track. But Prince looking to reverse that. Taking out the arm of Praize with that drop kick. Now Prince got Praize in that corner. The Praize reverses. Praize got him set up. Oh, what a laid Prince out with that. And now Praize getting the roar from the crowd, but Prince reverses. Prince throwing Praize into the corner. Now Prince, he's got Praize in an awkward position. Prince, oh, reverses. Prince feeling the effects of that. But Darius trying to get up. Prince, oh! What a back body drop from Prince, belly to back suplex, excuse me. And now Prince going for the sharpshooter again. Center of the ring. Praize has got nowhere to go. Prince is wrenching back. But let's go. And Prince, what's Prince thinking here? He had the match won with the sharpshooter. Prince picking up Praize very slowly. Oh, and a drop kick to the back. That might have kind of knocked out Praize. 1, 2, 3. Your winner, Prixne Youngblood. Youngblood picks up the victory in an impromptu match. He said he was going to make Darius Praize famous, and I guess he's doing that for starters. Don't know if he's doing it for charity, but he's doing the damn thing. Prixne Youngblood celebrates a victory here tonight. And folks, what a hell of a competition. We got so many more matches going on for you tonight. Of course, we got Hana Dae taking on Jade Hudson. And, of course, our main event of the evening, JT Money takes on Alex Perez one-on-one here tonight. But now, I'm getting word that James Lee is here in the building, and he's making his way to the ring. Folks, we gotta head back down to the ring. Let's see what the hell is going on. Here we see James Lee coming back down to the ring, and he does have a microphone in his hand. I mean, last week he couldn't make it to prior engagements with a family emergency, but now he's back. Let's see what he has to say. Last week, I missed Showdown because I was dealing with a family emergency. This week, I'm right here in Austin, Texas, at Showdown to deal with another family emergency. I told you multiple times before, Reese, that this wasn't personal. That this was about one singular focus. Me regaining the SCW World Championship. But after last week, you made it about more than that. You made it personal. Reese finally showed he could do something on his own when he decided to take out Angel with a steel chair. You found courage while I was away, so let's see if you have that toughness now that I'm here. And I think James Lee just called out Reese Price, the world champion. And here comes Price now. I was so touched by y'all last season that Rudo helped you find your smile, and I wanted to give you something to repay him back with. Help him find his way back walking upright. But here I am, James, face to face. But I hate to break it to you, but it's always personal when you try to take away what's mine. So it's always personal. You know what, Reese? You're right. This has been personal from the jump. Because holding that SCW world title means that you are the best. In this ring, on this mic, doing the media. It means that you are the elite of the top. It's easy to climb that mountain, but it's damn sure harder to stay on top. I've noticed that, Reese. There's never anything that Reese Price accomplished here in SCW without being attached to somebody else. You got the job. Murphy got you the shot on TV. Then you teamed up with Tatum and JT. There's nothing you've done here on your own merit. In this business, you can either fly on your own or do the smart thing and find like-minded individuals, much like yourself and Peg Leg Adrian. But don't need anyone to dispose of you, much like I did on my historic TV title run against you. So if you're worried about Money Gang showing up, I can assure you that they won't be there. I won't need them to defeat you again. I give you my word on that. Next week, we see the big wave is nothing but a kiddie pool when you're all alone. Next weekend, I walk into Malice more focused than I've ever been because you have what I want. I want you to bring everything you have next weekend so that when I beat you, you'll know that you don't measure up. I walk into Malice confident. I walk out of Malice champion. That's good. Be confident, be focused, be dangerous. Because at Malice, you will walk in, but you will not walk out. See you soon, Jimmy boy. And there you have it, folks. Reese Price versus James Lee for the SCW World Championship will have no outside interference, goes the word of our SCW World Champion. And man, folks, James Lee has to be excited about that because he gets to do the one thing that he thinks Reese Price can't, and that is win that SCW World Championship without Reese Price having his cronies helping him out. Speaking of which, folks, you can catch that match and many more here on this YouTube channel as Syndicate Championship Wrestling presents to you Malice in Wonderland. Again, June 13th, next Saturday, 5 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Central. And of course, as you just saw, we will have the SCW World Championship on the line as Big Wave Reese Price defends his SCW Championship against Primetime James Lee. Will Reese Price keep his word by keeping Money Gang Inc. from interfering in this match? Time can only tell, folks. But speaking of time, we're going to go into our next match here as we will have Hana Dae taking on Jade Hudson. Let's head down to the ring.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Seoul, South Korea, Hana Dae.
SCW's biggest diva, Hana Dae, coming down to the ring again. Coming up, last time we see Hana Dae, she was coming up short, trying to qualify to be the #1 contender for the SCW Women's World Championship. And now she's just trying to stay at the top of the card. Of course, there was the stipulation that as long as Champagne Night held the SCW Women's World Championship, Hana Dae couldn't challenge for it. But Hana is trying to skirt those rules by any means necessary. Kudos to her if she can try and get past it. But of course, she is two-time SCW Women's World Champion, so she's looking to make it a third. But time can tell only when she gets an opportunity to do so.
And her opponent from Staten Island, New York, Jade Hudson.
Jade Hudson coming down to the ring. It's been a minute since we've seen her in action. We always love seeing her in the ring, seeing her grow as a wrestler here in SCW. Women's division being what it is now. But she does have some stiff competition ahead of her because Hana Dae, of course, is one of the toughest women we have here in SCW. So she's looking to capitalize and get a victory here to pad her stats for this season. Jade Hudson's going to do everything she can to try to pick up a victory here tonight. So time can only tell. See Hana Dae stretching out, ready to fight. Here we go. Bell is rung and both women. Oh, but Hana's coming out. Oh! With the offense, stomping away, kicking Jade Hudson, and Hana basking in her accomplishments of the damage she was dealing. Again with the chops, but now Jade is having some trouble getting some offense in, but she dodges that drop kick. Jade sending Hana to the ropes, and Jade, oh, what a DDT from Jade Hudson. Jade finally getting some offense in, and Jade trying to go for it again. Oh, but this time, face buster, taking out Hana Dae. This is what she's gonna have to do. She's gonna have to get her, show up with those speed, and again, oh, grabbing her again with a stomp. Jade Hudson's moving and grooving right now. Gotta give it to her. Meanwhile, of course, our main event of this evening is JT Money of Money Gang Inc. taking on Alex Perez one-on-one. And now, but that is up later tonight. But meanwhile, we see Jade Hudson, oh, getting introduced to that top turnbuckle. As we see Hana Dae just stomping away on Jade's hand here. And Hana basking in it. Moonsault connects, but doesn't go for the pin. Just Hana is just, of course, hearing those boos raining from the crowd and just taking over. Now you see Hana Dae got Jade in the corner. Hana, oh my God, what a drop kick in the corner. Jade's got to try to get that momentum back on her side because right now it is all Hana Dae. Jade with the reversal. Looking to chop Hana in the corner, but Hana reverses that. Oh, showing that strange. Oh, fall away slam. We got a cover. No, not even a one count. Good on Jade Hudson. Not even getting a one count there. And there we go. Hana's just trying to snuff out Jade. And Jade looking to capitalize, making some momentum here. Jade trying to go for a knee. Oh! Try to plant the knee on Hana. Jade couldn't get it. Hana rolled out of the way, but now Hana with another roll up here, this time with the cover. One. No, just a one count. And Hana just, ooh, with a disrespectful slap. Jade, oh, with the chops. Now Jade showing the combo moves. Got Hana in the corner. Jade feeling herself, no, but Hana rejects with that elbow. Hana Dae, no. Jade Hudson. Jade now trying to capitalize, sending Hana to the corner, but nah, Hana again with another elbow there. Hana with that strength again. Samoan drop. Or should I call it a drop since she's not Samoan? And Hana tries to go for a drop kick. Jade gets out of the way. Hana, oh, with the knee to Jade's face on a reversal there. Hana's dragging Jade to that corner. That corner is very popular tonight, it seems. Oh, Hana kicking Jade's leg out from under her while the leg was being trapped on that corner. But now Jade is being picked up. Powerbomb. Oh! Pop-up powerbomb. 1, 2. No, kick out at 2. K pop-up powerbomb is delivered, but they only got a 2 count. And Hana, again, basking in those boos. Hana sending Jade to the ropes. What a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker from Hana Dae. Jade trying to pull herself up in that corner. And what a drop kick from Hana Dae to the bottom corner. Now, Hana looking to end it. Hana's got Jade up. Could we see it? Soju silencer. 1, 2, 3. Your winner, Hana Dae. Give it up for Jade Hudson, trying to do what she can to win this match. This match all had Hana Dae written all over it. Hana, to me, dominated this match through and Jade really couldn't get started. Anytime Jade tried to get any type of opportunity done, Hana met her with a counter. You saw the K pop up firebomb in the middle of the ring. Jade was able to kick out at 2. But Hana ended this match with one Soju silencer, picking up the 1, 2, 3.
Here is your winner, Hana Dae.
Hana Dae picks up a victory here tonight. Again, I said padding those stats. This is her, she's adding those victories. But you gotta figure out, she's not gonna be able to get a women's title shot as long as Champagne Knight holds that title. So I don't know what she's doing here, but I know she may have a plan and try to get those lawyers involved. But anyway, folks, again, last time, of course, we said you can join us next week here on this YouTube channel when you watch Syndicate Championship Wrestling's Malice in Wonderland, June 13th, 5 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Central. Folks, of course, I've mentioned some of the matches on that card. And then we have more matches coming up on that card. Of course, it is now. Of course, I mentioned the women's division as the SCW Women's World Championship is on the line as EVE takes on Champagne Knight one-on-one for the SCW Women's Championship. And of course, now just announced, this tag team match will be happening at Malice in Wonderland. And this is a no disqualification match. Anything goes, as Kevin Youngblood and Alex Perez team up to take on Money Gang Inc.'s own Diaz Tatum and JT Money. That match is going to be wild, folks. Speaking of which, they are part of our main event as JT Money takes on Alex Perez one-on-one. Folks, let's head back down to the ring. Of course, you hear that music. That can only mean one thing. Madness has approached. The chaotic nature of Alex Perez knows no bounds. The Money Gang Inc. may have awoken a sleeping giant. And we all know that Alex is one of the most dangerous men we have here in SCW. But it looks like he didn't come alone. Kevin Youngblood is with him, coming down to the ring. Alex and Kevin go back as far as when SCW started. These two have been pinnacle of Syndicate Championship Wrestling for quite some time. And these two, of course, have the history together. But now they are focusing on revitalizing Syndicate Championship Wrestling. Not to just make it in their image, but to restore the feeling of wrestling again. Of course, Kevin mentioned the Lionheart Gym, something about the Lionheart Combat Club, something that he has been looking at recruiting for here in SCW. It's a different. I've seen these two men team up before, of course, with the Nightmare connection, but something about this feels way more serious than it is before. None of the pomp and circumstances that you have had when the Nightmare connection is around. These two feel way more violent than they have been before in many years, which is a problem for SCW. I mean, you see Alex preparing, but here comes Money Gang Inc. as a whole. This team, these collection of people, JT Money, Diaz Tatum, and our SCW World Champ has been running roughshod.
And his opponent, accompanied by Yamashita Diaz, representing Money Incorporated from Kansas City, Missouri, weighing in at 233 pounds, JT Money.
Both of these men are coming down to the ring, knowing that these two will be their opponent next week at Malice in Wonderland. One-on-one, not a one-on-one contest, in a tag team match, no disqualification. So that's going to be very crazy, to say the least, as Money Gang Inc. will be on the card. You gotta think, if you're Diaz Tatum, he's gotta be loving the fact that he's not defending this SCW Tag Team Championship or his SCW Television Championship that evening. So it's just going to be straight hands from those two, as you see Alex preparing himself in the corner and JT ready to go. And folks, here we go. Bell is rung. Both men meet in the middle. Collar and elbow tie-up. Of course, this is your main event of the evening, folks. Alex Perez taking on JT Money one-on-one. As you see, Alex has Kevin Youngblood on the outside, and JT Money has Diaz Tatum next to him on the ringside. So both men have backup. As you see JT Money trying to take out the arm of Alex Perez. JT is applying pressure onto that arm there. And of course, I want to say thank you all for tuning in here tonight and tuning in with us every Saturday here on this YouTube channel. Please, if you can, smash that like button, hit that subscribe, and of course, if you want to be notified when we go live every Saturday, hit that bell notification icon to stay in the know. Meanwhile, you see Alex, hip toss, got him in a headlock. And Alex is taking strides of this match, and now Alex with a knee straight to the dome of JT Money. Alex again, collar and elbow tie-up. He's got JT right where he wants him, and Alex showing that strength, pushing JT back in the corner. They're trying to break it up. But Alex, oh my God! Alex strikes JT Money and then hits him with a forearm. And we got a cover. No, kick out at one. And is that a damn kendo stick in the ring? See, what the hell? Oh, what a kick from JT Money. JT with the moonsault, but doesn't get all of it. Nobody home. Alex throwing JT back in the corner, but JT reversing that. That damn kendo stick was in the middle, was in the ring over near Diaz Tatum. You gotta wonder if that was definitely Tatum or Yamashita putting that in there. doesn't care, and the ref trying to break it up, and oh, JT Money clocks Alex Perez for a little bit of get back from earlier. Now JT dragging Alex to the corner. Alex. Just, oh, knee to the back. And JT taking Alex down. Alex wisely rolling out of the ring. Now JT Money sending Alex to the ropes. And now, what the hell is Tatum doing? Folks, we're going to take a quick commercial break. Don't you dare leave this channel. And welcome back, folks, to our main event here. It is Alex Perez taking on JT Money, and JT Money trying to get his leg pulled by Kevin Youngblood. Meanwhile, we see Tatum on the ropes, and Alex takes a swing at him. The ref has seen enough, and he sends both men to the back. And Alex trying to call out that Tatum was there, but it was definitely Kevin trying to pull on the leg of JT Money. The ref has seen enough, and now both men are by themselves. And the match continues. It's Alex with a German suplex, and he goes for the cover. One, no, kick out at one. Now, of course, Alex is taking on JT, and Alex with that forearm. Alex, blackout stomp. And now Alex sending JT, death blow elbow. This could be it. 1, 2, 3, no! 2.999. JT Money kicks out. And the crowd is loving it. And now Alex to the outside, springboard. Oh, springboard drop kick connects. JT Money could be out on Dream Street. Now JT's been propped up against those ropes. Now Alex pulls alongside. Oh! Pele kick into a stomp. Excuse me, penalty kick into a stomp. And Alex is all gas, no brakes. JT Money could be out. And Meteora connects center of the ring. And now Alex with the cover. 1, 2, no. Kick out at 2. JT Money ever persistent in this match. His perseverance is unmatched with anyone here in SCW. Now JT gets out of the way, but Alex reverses. JT reverses, taking the leg out of Alex here. And now JT's got Alex up. KCKO. And now JT Money is now on the outside, telling Alex to get on his feet. JT Money springboard. Oh! Hits that clothesline. Didn't get all of it, but did enough. Now JT Money on his feet. Break the bank right on the jaw of Alex Perez. And that could be it. 1, 2, no! Alex Perez showing why he is called death proof. Kicks out at 2. But JT Money still trying to apply pressure. JT Money feeling himself. Looks like he's got that second wind. Sending Alex to the ropes, drop down, leapfrog. And now JT trying to go for something. No, but Alex blocks it with some right hands. Flipping to the temple. JT Money. Now Alex got JT in the corner. Alex. Second rope, moonsault connects. And we got a cover. 1, 2, no. Kick out at 2. Alex can't believe it. Alex got to wonder what he's going to do, but Alex revving up in the corner. He's got his eyes set on JT Money. Oh, Memento Mori! Memento Mori! We got a cover. 1, 2, no! Kick out at 2. My God, JT Money, who's going to give first, JT Money or Alex Perez? Alex with the, oh, connecting the knee. Now Alex heading to the top rope. The 8 is nigh, connects. And we got a cover. 1, 2, 2.999. How the hell is JT Money still conscious? I told you this man's perseverance is one of the top that I've seen in SCW history. And JT Money finding a way. And JT Money now he's feeling it. JT Money with the elbow shot to the lower back of Alex Perez. JT running, trying to drop kick Alex, but Alex gets out of the way. And JT kicks Alex. Money clip out of nowhere. Is this it? Is it it? 1, 2, no! Kick out at 2. Alex Perez is still in this match. JT Money sends Alex to the ropes. Hurricane Rana got a self-mentioned hurt like Rana King. With the moonsault there connecting. JT on the second rope, telling Alex to get on his feet. And oh, JT with another Hurricane Rana. Oh, KCKO. KCKO. Alex Perez slow to get up. Oh, and break the bank again, and JT Money is out. He makes his way a cover. 1, 2, 3. Your winner, JT Money. What a main event. JT Money gave it all he had to come out with the victory, and it definitely came out to who was just gonna survive. The other, Alex Perez. I felt that he was in the driver's seat for a majority of this match, but you can never count out JT Money at any point. And now Alex, you see here in the replay, Alex definitely hitting JT out of the corner with that Memento Mori. And again, I thought that might have been it after what JT was experiencing, but JT kicks out at 2. The end is nigh was hit. Alex, of course, goes for the cover, but JT finds it within himself to get out. And JT right here, this was the turning tide of the match. JT hits the money clip right there, but of course, Alex perseverance is just as good as JT Money's, but ultimately, this is what ended it. A KCKO into a money clip for the second time, as that took damn near all JT had, and he got the 1, 2, 3.
Here is your winner,
JT's first singles win of the year here in SCW, and I know he's going to be riding that momentum high going into next week at Malice in Wonderland. And folks, I gotta tell you, man, I can't wait for next week. Till then, folks, we will see you next time here on this YouTube channel. You take care of yourselves.